entirety of the star chart. Steel pad. Exhibits. Shouldn't be too. Ah, crap. I forgot to take it off public. I'm a dunce.
Now we're gonna try and land out the gas giant again.
Nice.
Should have run while you could.
Oh, God. Okay.
Contact! Yeah, dibs on the ride. They died. Boo hoo.
They died. Boo hoo. It's great. I love that. I love the voice lines of Velmir here. Funny as hell.
Did I glitch out? I was on board my ship and now I'm on board a space station. What up?
What the heck? Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, I glitched out, I think. I was on board my ship. I don't think I crashed. I just, That's like the weirdest thing I've seen. 10 out of 10 game.
Right.
Huh, I'm back in the spaceport though, it looks like.
Wow. That's a funky glitch.
I was trying to get to the spaceport. But I wanted to land my way.
My way. Isn't that how the song goes or something like that?
I think that's one song. There's also the Frank Sinatra song, I Did It My Way.
Correct, yeah.
Into the cache before it's smoked. See?
Do I have to file a claim for my ship again? What, I got a fine? Why did I get a fine? Oh, you impounded my ship.
Why did they impound your ship? What the flip?
I probably went into a no-fly zone.
Oh no. Rip you.
What's the fine? 5,000 credits? Let's make sure I don't have any other crimes on my head then.
Maybe you were doing a maybe you were doing a shipment for an enemy faction?
Time to get our knuckles bloody.
I don't think so. I mean, it was silicon. I mean, it's harmless.
What's harmless for the spider is chaos for the fly.
Yeah. True. I have to go find one of the consoles with one of the scales on it. I think it was probably because I went to a no-fly zone, but I was trying to get close to the. I was trying to find the starport.
Oh wow!
It put me just randomly, plot me out somewhere in the starport though.
Oh,
so.
Shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in the right city. Where I was trying to get to, but still, you know. Well, it's a pretty city, but maybe it's a little too regulated?
Maybe?
In the meantime, we've got NPCs hanging out in the rock garden.
Ooh.
NPC behavior sometimes in this game is weird.
I can imagine.
Because you see them all, like, crouched over like they're, you know, trying to, like they're cowering for their lives or something like that.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
And sometimes you'll see the security personnel, in other words, the cops, they got their weapons out, you know?
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, is there an active 2A device user somewhere?
Valid point.
I'm trying to censor my words for YouTube, but you know what I mean.
Yes, correct. And that's a good question. I do not know.
Or is it just a glitch in the
That's what you
game?
get.
A glitch in the matrix. That's what all I can guess.
I mean, I'm enjoying the game, but sometimes you scratch your head at some things. I think it's probably more stable than it used to be back in the day.
For sure.
Because I remember I pledged for this game originally back in about 10 years ago. So
Can the game still be purchased, or?
well, you have to pledge, which basically means that if you buy like a ship or something, you basically get a copy of the game as part of that pledge.
Wow. That's terrible.
But the ships, I mean, I understand it because they're trying to fund the development, but still, you know, they've been working on it for a long time, and a lot of that time it was poorly optimized.
Well, they've got millions and millions of dollars across 10 years, and the game's still not out yet. That's a problem.
Well, I mean, it's an alpha still, but I mean, it's not a release version yet.
I know, but
Because
the
they're
point I'm
supposed
getting
to.
at-
Yeah. I suspect that the release version will
Jump it
probably
old man,
come
would ya?
next year more than likely. Just my hunch.
I
But
don't
right,
think it will ever come, because, like I said, it has been in development for 10 freaking years, and if not more, across millions of dollars, and still
Didn't think so.
has not been released. So that tells me that the devs are squandering the money elsewhere, not where it's supposed to be.
yeah.
I'm not saying the quality of the game is bad. I'm saying the developers are misusing or mishandling the money.
That's probably true. Because they had like 3 different game studios originally. They had one in Los Angeles, another one in England, and another one in Germany. But they just recently closed the one in Los Angeles.
Wow.
You got the worst of it. Now come on home.
Knock knock, chuckleheads.
Knock knock toys. Nate, how you doing, sir? Great to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, good.
Yeah, got him.
I'm gonna main as Frost for a while. Because Frost kicks some serious ass.
And I'm playing Blind Man Citizen.
Yeah, right. Yep, on the top right corner of my stream. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, up there. On the top right corner of my stream, you can see Blind Man Gamers play a Star Citizen. Oh, what the fart game? Really? How does that? What? I got bugged out to the what? Wow, game.
Is that game finished?
Yes. Warframe is quote unquote complete. But I've coined the term bug frame because the amount of flipping bugs in it.
Yep.
Bulk delivery from Jerkwads R Us.
From Jerkwads R Us.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to...
Nightwave level 57. Yay. Well, 58 now.
You keep being you, dreamers.
Okay. 69 more Eximus to kill. Very nice. Donate to the Lavarian. Easy peasy. Complete 3 Void Flood missions. 3 Relic. Okay. I can do all 3. Shit. Complete an Archon hunt. Ew.
Approaching next station.
Let's check
This
what's
is your stop.
next.
Please
Okay.
prepare to dismount.
I'll knock out that stupid easy one right now.
Website with a few
Last
images
call for
that
passengers.
give me some
The shuttle is
ideas
preparing to
for
depart.
later.
Any friend of history is a friend of the Lavarian.
One credit. Like it's worth anything.
If you can't hear a balloon pop from the mall,
Alright.
what they can't
So-
hear from us in here.
Lots of NPC yahoos sitting around here.
Pleasure.
Nice. Okay, so what's my next objective?
Every choice in my life led me to
Oh. Armor, magazine capacity. 75 containers. That's easy. Kind of annoying, but easy nonetheless. Oh, yeah. I'm already in the garage. I'm an idiot.
There's a Furbon in the air. So damn Scoldron. Those civvies are trapped here, and they're still starting a purge. We gotta stop them. Dead. Every last one.
I warned you.
You are in for it now.
Well, I should have brought a book.
Recharging my energy. Or charging it up, rather.
There you go. Just shrug me off like a big old overcoat.
Whoever the voice actor for this guy is funny as hell.
I think you stepped on my liver on the way out. Thanks.
I think it's in my liver.
Iced one.
Knock knock, chuckleheads.
Just ping one of Scald's secret stashes. Use the Furbon charges to melt the locks and get inside. But I gotta tell you, they will not be happy about it if you do.
Hurts. I knew it hurted. I was like, oh.
Assets. Frozen.
See.
Scaldra on high alert! Your window of opportunity to get into the cache is closing! Find the Furbon charges.
Make some noise. That's what you get.
Shredding some bangers.
Pick a target and start blasting.
That shut you up.
You're halfway. More up ahead. And it looks like it's gonna be the big guns.
Can you kids keep it down?
Just a heads up that we are still looking for volunteers to help with this year's charity well. If you'd like to participate, sign-up forms are available in groups.
Cool off.
Cool off. That's great.
Always gotta make it difficult.
H-E-I. Are you doing that on purpose, Nate?
Threat neutralized. This bunch has gotta be fresh out of bad guy boot camp.
Fresh out of bad guy boot camp. Great. That's fine, Nate. That's fine.
Oh, cool. Model ships.
Ah, yeah. Violence!
Frozen bad guys go boom. Tee 1.2 million crit. Gee, Merry Christmas.
More of them!
Okay, I'm on board.
Yeah, 1.5 million. Wow.
That's another player. Just looking at how they're dressed, that's another player.
Two for one. Rocket launch or killing a bad guy with a rocket. Hell yeah. That's what I call
Is the
epic.
frickin' circus in town? Target down.
I am halfway there with this objective. This kill 70 or smash 75 containers. There's 37 times 2 is 54. No, 37 times 2 is 7. You know, 7, 7, 14, 4, 1, 3, 6, 7, 70, 74. Yeah, 37 times 2 is 74.
Oh, you wanna fight, huh?
Almost buggered myself.
I guess ANCAP can do math.
Yeah, I can do basic math in my head. Looks like Discord says Blind Man stream is paused. Uh-oh. Yes, it is. I didn't even realize that.
Huh.
Are you tabbed out, Blind Man?
No, I'm in the game.
Okay, let me see what's going on here. Yeah, it says you're. Yeah, on Discord side, it's showing yours is paused, and I don't know why.
Huh. Okay. Let me see.
Thank you for the.
Relaunch.
Thank you for letting me know there, Nate. Thank you, sir. So I will do that for now.
I'll try and relaunch it. Let's see what happens here.
All right. I appreciate you,
Okay,
Mr. Nate.
Now it should be showing.
Okay,
Body
give me
bag
one
Hopefully.
moment. Yes, it's showing now. Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay. There we go. Wait.
Time to get our knuckles bloody.
There we go. Killing a bad guy with a rocket. That's overkill, but I love it.
Yeah, got him.
Killing 2 bad guys with 1 rocket. Even more overkill, but I love it. Well, we caught the weird thing in the top right corner. Now to figure out what's up with...
What did he say?
Nate's called me a weird guy on the bottom left corner. Fucker. Because I got my webcam showing on the bottom left corner. I know you're just playing, so that's why I'm not. It's why I'm not mad or nothing.
Contact!
That's when you say, I am made of rubber, you are made of glue, everything bounces off of me and sticks to you.
I haven't heard that since fucking middle school. Holy shit.
Well, sometimes middle school logic works.
Yeah?
These are basically plushies because on this gas giant in the sky, they're basically space whales.
Oh, nice.
I've not seen one in the game, but I've seen one in the trailers.
Oh, I get you. Okay.
I don't know if I have the flying skills to get up close to one. At least I'm honest about my flying skills.
Yeah, I can't drive. Oh, what the heck? Yes, Discord's acting weird. Yeah, 'cause I clicked watch stream and it switched back. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. No,
Mine?
It's on my side.
Okay. Because it's showing a live screen of what I got going on from my end, so...
Correct, yeah. On my side, it was just bugging out.
Hello.
Ah, welcome back. How are you?
Hey.
I'm just doing my weeklies. Kill all those fucks at the same time. Let's see. What's up with space whales? It's like every game has space whales. Really? Wow, Nate. I have not played Expedition 33, so I will take your word for it.
You go watch the Star Trek The Next Generation episode. What was it? I think it's Galaxy's Child or something, where the Enterprise runs into basically a baby space whale that ends up sucking energy off of the Enterprise.
Remember that episode? Voyager had a similar theme too. Voyager had a similar themed episode as well, I believe.
It was basically mating, but the
yes.
Because there were a bunch of smaller little things, and then they were just attaching themselves onto Voyager, and then there was a bigger one that thought it was a competitor for mates. So then basically they did the submissive thing for that species, apparently, to let the other one know we ain't trying to compete with you.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Beer Baby Space Hanger? That's the name of a player? Interesting.
Oh, wow, that's funny. Hey, Nate, a brand new Warframe coming. Spider Frame. There's a Spider Frame coming. June. And it's over in Duviri.
Star Wars also has space worms. I mean, space whales.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Nate. Gotcha. That's how terrible my memory is. I forget what I told to who. I am sorry.
Let me see if I can change the livery now.
Deliver these.
I'm talking about my paint job on my ship.
And Bob, sometime tomorrow, would you like to do the Duviri Steel Path, the Lone Story as well as Experience?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Warned you.
That's fine. Not a problem. Whenever's convenient for you.
Yeah, I literally just got in Warframe right now to do the daily standing, and I'm about to get off.
Awesome, sir. Awesome.
Oh, you want to fight, huh?
Again, I really appreciate your, I truly appreciate your help in running me through the rest of the rest of my steel pass stuff. So I really highly appreciate you, sir.
No problem.
I basically saved the freaking hard ones for last.
Yep.
I managed to knock out most of the easy ones myself.
High security cache. If Furbolg charges will get you inside, but you've gotta be quick. They're rigged to self-destruct.
Everything with space has space whales. Alright? Or space
Pick a
aids.
target and start blasting.
Oh, my cargo. Oh, nice. My cargo is still in there. Good.
What was the game of space aids that we all kept making fun of? Nate, do you remember? What game was it that we kept calling space aids?
Where the community calls the Hellman's not
Is the
thing
frickin'
on
circus
Warframe
in
Space
town?
Aids.
Cool off.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was this game because it was the big sit on the net. That's what it was. Yes.
Oh, boy.
And I would call it a pimple because it's bigger than a zit. So I would call it like a big ass pimple.
That shut you up.
Wow, Drifter. Fucking Kaya. Go ahead. The sooner you're gone, the less attitude I have to
This
deal
bunch
with.
has gotta be fresh out of
God dang.
Bad Guy Boot Camp.
That's extreme even for you,
Fresh out
Drifter.
of bad guy boot. That's great.
To the victor! The spoils. And the extremely pissed off bad guys.
Off I go. Yeah, Nate, what in Warhammer is classified as space whales?
Wait, warp ahead.
Warframe? The big sit
Warhammer.
on the neck.
Gonna be the big
Warhammer.
Oh. Nate said Warframe. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, he also said before that everything space has space whales.
Oh, Okay.
Is that all you got?
That is an interesting question. Let's see. It's bigger than a pimple. It's like a huge, grotesque, squishy sack of death, and probably venom clinging to you, and impossible to get rid of.
Always gotta make it difficult.
Probably something Slaanesh. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Oh, Slanesh. Yeah.
Okay. I butchered the crap out of that.
Suffer through this in a million future lives of surpassing wretchedness. Stormfall units, descend.
Killing bad guys with a rocket launcher. Because fuck that. Oh, what the fuck did I miss?
Wow, Dune. Freaking Dune is scanning my computer to see, hey, I don't have the latest GPU thingy. That's new. I've never seen that in an application. In a game.
It's scanning your computer to see if you have the latest version of GPU-Z.
Of like GPU.
Oh.
Like the GPU drivers.
Oh, drivers.
I've never seen that in a game. I've never seen a single game do that.
I've seen that. I've seen that in a few games where the game checks make sure that it checks make sure that you have the most current driver to try to mitigate driver and game problems. Okay. Yeah, for whatever reason, Bindman, yours keeps pausing, and I don't know why. Thank you, Nate, for that.
Okay.
Fall down.
So I'll just turn that off. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know what's
maybe
going on
it's
with that.
maybe it's a bandwidth issue or something else. I'm not sure, but
No, it's something. I think it's something on my side. I have no idea what the hell is going on. My Discord bugs out sometimes, so I may have to uninstall, reinstall.
You really love reinstalling things, don't you?
If there's corrupted files, yes. And I don't know if there is, so that's my only option.
Assets frozen.
Yeah, but Nate, I didn't know it was out of date because I don't keep up to date with that shit. Not to say it's shit, but that's just my mannerism.
I am constantly checking for driver updates, Windows updates.
Well, yeah, but you also have a lot more technical background in computing than I do. For actual hardware, software.
Oh, I get you. Okay.
even I check for updates on a regular basis. Maybe not as much as ANCAP, but I still check, you know.
Well, you should, let's see. I hate games that check your drivers. Like, hey, dumbass. Oh.
Hey, we got volunteers for fertilizer details.
Like, hey, dumbass. How about you do that thing that gamers have been doing since the beginning of PC gaming that you're probably going to do soon anyway? Well, you should. Don't need a game to remind you to do what you should be doing automatically. It's like if your PC told you to go buy groceries. I can see that, Nate. I can see that, yes.
But Nate lets his PC tell him what to do?
No. Other way around. Nate tells his PC what to do, how to do it, when to do it. he completely. How can I put it? He gutted his Windows install to his liking. I'll put it that way.
Oh. Well, I'm being a sarcastic asshat.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Contact!
All these upgrades.
I disabled my PC's ability to tell me anything. Yeah, I know, Nate.
More things to save to myself. I should honestly go to my computer and just like move everything that's not re-downloadable to an SSD externally.
Yeah, got him.
I've been trying to do that, but putting Steam and other things store everything everywhere.
That's why I like Linux. But a lot of my programs don't work or don't function properly on Linux. So that's why I'm sticking with Windows.
Make some
Yeah,
noise.
that's what part of the reason why I don't like Linux.
Target down, moving on.
So they, if you play a lot of multiplayer game, Warframe works perfectly on Linux. I've tested it. It works perfectly on Steam Deck as well as a Linux PC. But games but your multiplayer games with anti-cheat software, if you try to play it on Linux, it'll see the Proton as cheat software and ban you.
Iced one.
Yeah. Most of my games are multiplayer nowadays anyway.
Knock knock, chuckleheads.
Every time I want to change the livery on my ship, I have to store it away.
Well, yeah,
It's
otherwise
probably-
you gotta change it in space.
It just makes it a little tedious if you don't know which one you want to do. Because then you gotta cycle through them all.
My PC clock is almost 2 minutes fast. Let's see. On my Windows clock right now is saying 7. Well, because my time zone, 7:11 p.m. What does yours say? Blind man. What time does yours say? Does yours say 7:12? Your Windows clock?
Let's see. Yeah, it says 7:12.
Okay. And Bob, does yours say 9:12?
Yes.
Okay. So Nate, it just based on the small sample size, it might be something with your computer.
Of course, I had a while where my computer thought it was in Arizona time zone.
Oof. Well, at initial install, that's what happens. Actually no. At fresh install, it puts it as Pacific time.
Yeah, because that's where Microsoft is.
Correct. Redmond, Washington.
Yep.
I think mine had put it at Central for some reason.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, part of Florida is in Central Time Zone.
Barely.
A lot of people don't realize that. But the Panhandle is... Mostly the Panhandle is in Central.
Yeah.
75 sculptures
So-
with abilities.
Do you know what the most southernmost capital in the United States is?
Southernmost capital.
Tallahassee?
My knee-jerk response is that one in Florida, but I think there's one a bit further south because the American islands, the American territories that are south of Florida, right?
Well,
Are those state capitals though?
Oh,
yeah,
good point.
State capital. Although
Oh.
there is an argument about getting Puerto Rico admitted as a state.
Yeah. Okay, so is Bob right? Tallahassee?
No.
Back in Texas. Is that in Texas?
Tallahassee, Florida.
Tallahassee's up in the Panhandle.
Oh.
Florida. What's the
But it's
state capital?
okay.
What's the lowest state capital?
The state capital that's the furthest to the south is actually Honolulu.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be damned. Yeah. Hawaii is not directly west of California. It's like southwest. It's like southwest of California.
Yeah, it's just it's not on the equator, it's like right at the Tropic of Cancer, so it's right there in the tropics. But it's further south than any other state in the United States. Okay. Which state is the furthest east in the United States?
What state is the furthest? Yeah. Because part
East.
of the
You told us that
east.
like a week ago.
Because part of the Aleutian Islands extends like it's right there close to Russia, so or close to that part of the world. So yes, Alaska.
Yeah, so there is at least one or two of the Aleutian Islands that are on the other side of the international date line. So yeah.
I honestly didn't think Hawaii was that low. It's
I
lower
forgot
than
about
Mexico.
that fact.
There's actually a cool website that you can look at if you want to get the real size of countries or states in a geographical comparison.
Mm-hmm.
But in order for it to work, you have to drag them all down to the equator, because the way maps are done, the further north it is, the more distorted it is. That's why Greenland looks so big.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Imagine like trying to get an orange peel off an orange and then putting it flat on like a tabletop. Parts of it are going to look distorted or out of place.
Correct.
Google Maps, why are you going by plane, dumbass? Oh.
Yeah.
Plane.
Nate, this
That's
is the
kind of hard to walk.
This is the new weapon that got added. Yeah, the tack and lug, as well as the tonket. These are the two weapons that got added last weekend and this weekend. Greenland looks like 3/4 of the U.S. on a regular map. It does, Nate. It really does.
Yep. Sometimes it looks larger than Africa, but it ain't even like, if you like drag it down to the equator and it rescales, it looks tiny compared to Africa.
It does.
That's like if you drag Japan, California, and Germany down to the equator, they all look about the same size. In fact, I'd say Germany's a bit smaller because I think it's technically the size of Montana.
Wow.
But Austria's tiny because it's only about the size of South Carolina.
Oh damn! I didn't know that.
And Switzerland is like twice the size of Massachusetts, so that's still pretty small.
Oh, that's cool. On a regular map, Antarctica. On a regular map, Antarctica looks bigger than all the continents combined because Antarctica goes across the entire southern part of the map. Correct, Nate. Correct. Yes.
Because it's all splayed out, yeah.
When it's really like the size of South America.
It's smaller. It's smaller than Australia.
But I gotta tell you, they will not be happy about it if you do.
Square kilometers, 14 million. Australia, square kilometers, 7 million.
And I think Antarctica is the biggest desert. Correct. Yeah, it's frozen tundra, but yes.
Bingo, it is technically considered a desert.
Yes. Because it's an ice desert.
It's arid though, so yeah.
Aha, that's the okay.
Yeah, because all of the white is reflective. The wind might make it cold, but it is still hot.
I don't think arid means hot. I could be wrong, but I don't think arid means hot.
No,
Arid
it
means dry.
Dry. Oh, okay.
Skuldra on high alert! Your window of opportunity to get into the cache is closing! Find Fervon charges.
I don't care about the no rain or snowfall for long periods of time. Thank you, Nate. That's what I was wondering. Thank you.
It's not like the Antarctic needs snowfall.
True.
Yeah, but no, Antarctic is bigger than Australia.
Yes, it is a much larger continent. Yes, and it's the only continent where like private people are not allowed to go to because government doesn't allow anybody to be there.
They do allow people to be there, but not like random blokes. Oh, science! Wait, actually, that might be the rock wall. Never mind. Holy shit, dude. You take so much graphics. Holy shit, it's taking half my CPU.
That's crazy. Sorry to hear.
What's some? Oh, that's Discord.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get that one.
What?
Too expensive and dangerous.
Thought for sure you'd be able to break into that cache.
I get
Oh,
that,
shit.
but it's not. government's choice to make that for people?
I just lost my hotbar.
How?
I have no hotbar.
Windows 11 being buggy?
I think that this is Dune bugging me over.
Oh. Oh.
Yep, so, sorry Dune Awakening. I can't play you. Sorry.
Wow. Rip.
Make it closer to release. And honestly, I might have to return to call because I have to restart my computer. So, see you in 5 minutes.
Alright. Have these assholes fighting each other.
Their numbers are dwindling. We can't stop now. Any survivors will be transferred to a new squad.
Kill 100 X. So here in 99, I am knocking out two objectives at the same time. Doing 99 objectives and NIGHTWAVE objectives at the same freaking time. Let's go when it. Oh yeah, Dune looking pretty good. Yeah. I thought about getting it, but I don't know. Have these bad guys fight each other. This is great watching them battle each other. This is most comical. Have them do the work for me. Have them kill each other for me, and I get the credit for the kills. have to run this one more time. Go do a Scald with 2 kills. Oh, damn it. Okay, so what's my next night?
Fuck you, Dune Awakening. Fucking bolts my computer to restart. Fuck you. Goodbye, Dune. Guess I'm not playing you till launch.
With the impossible
See you.
behind you, all that remains is what is
If it's gonna bug out like that, I'm not playing it. Sorry.
Absolutely.
That's all we have time for.
Was...
Select destination. Plotting route.
Tech loss just the excuse. Scourge's using these purges as cover to kill anyone who won't follow their orders. I say
Welcome back.
send them a message and wipe out this entire
Hello.
purge squad.
Hey, Nate, how you doing?
50! Oh shit. Okay. Sorry, Dune. You bugged out my computer, and now you'll never be played. At least not until launch.
Yeah, Dune looked like a cross between Conan Exiles and a game called Osiris New Dawn. That would have been a good game if the devs didn't abandon the crap out of it.
I have that game. Osiris New Dawn? That sounds familiar.
Aww. How unfortunate.
Why do you say that?
Because the devs abandoned it.
Yeah, I know. A buddy of mine bought it for me.
I know, he got ripped off. Although, to be fair, before they sold off the game, the original devs were doing really cool stuff with it.
Yep, I played it briefly for like a couple minutes back in 21. So I haven't touched it in 4 years. May 21st, 2021.
Yeah, it had such cool stuff.
Yeah, it was like No Man's Sky. It tried to compete with No Man's Sky.
Eh?
It was a space. It was a space survival exploration.
Many games
So,
are space survival
It's moved
exploration.
into one planet. I think it's entire. Well, now it's kind of broken, but it used to be only on that one planet.
Oh.
You could go up into space around the planet to go mine rare mineral stuff, but then they sold off the game, and the new devs completely scrapped everything.
Wow, that's messed up.
At least Conan Exiles is privately hosted now.
Hell yeah, Conan Exiles was so fun.
I've never played Conan Exiles.
Your window of opportunity to get into the cache is
My Discord bugged out on me.
Oh no, rip you. I'm sorry.
I was yapping away, realized I wasn't talking to nobody.
Rip. Okay, cool. That one's done. Nice. Nice. 307 out of 1,000 for that for that achievement. Good gravy.
Actually, Osiris New Dawn, they were like making a mechanic where you could have a AI resource drone, kind of similar to Sons of the Forest.
Oh.
Give it a command and it'll go get resources or defend the base or whatever.
Oh, that's neat.
But all for naught. The game's abandoned.
Did the new devs ever say why they gave up on it?
Ever say the what?
Did they ever say why they gave up?
Yeah, because people weren't buying the game. You know, the unfinished game. Yeah, we're gonna pay money to buy the company that's making this game, and then we're gonna think that people are gonna buy the game, even though they would have bought it before. We don't see any reason to keep developing this game when people aren't buying the game. It's not even. It's so stupid.
Right? Like,
Game devs are stupid.
They were going with like the whole chicken and egg scenario. Like, well, if the game's not done, money's not coming in. Well, money's not going to come in. Money's not going to come in if the game's not finished.
Yeah, and why would they spend money on... It wasn't even half finished. Well, I guess it might have been half finished. I don't know what their end goal was, but... Like... It wasn't even close to finished.
Yeah, it feels completely broken. I mean, as in literally broken, in that it does not work. I played it briefly.
Oh, it is.
And I was overly confused as to what the hell's going on with it, how to play, and all that shit.
You know what's another abandonware game?
What's up?
The Orion series.
I know.
I've never heard of nor played that series.
Orion Prelude
Masters of
had
Masters of Orion, is that the one you're thinking of?
No. Guardians of Orion and Orion Prelude. Orion Prelude had a decent sized community, and then they tried making Guardians of Orion, which was to be something akin to Warframe, except with dinosaurs instead of our current factions. But it didn't end up that way. It ended up failing in a beta alpha state. Which is sad, but yeah, this guy was gonna make a good game, but no one really bought into it. Devs didn't really care to continue supporting it.
That's sad.
Along with the fact there was a lot of internal company dev bullshit going on. Drama.
That's the last of them. Time to come home.
Hmm.
What's up there, Nate? He said, hmm.
Let's check what's next.
There have been updates to Osiris.
Oh, wow.
You'll do
Please select destination.
Well, apparently as of April 23rd. Final transmission from Proteus 2. So, I'm guessing April 23rd this year was the last of the, well, June 24th, 2024. They had an experimental build, but I've not heard anything between 2024 and then this April 23rd. Heavy metal attacks trigger greater javelin, 3-meter range, and 1,000 damage scaling. Oh hell yeah! I got that. So let me switch to my frost.
Please select destination. Plotting route.
Spore contamination. Treatment.
Home scrubbers. Side effects may include release of deadly spores, homicidal filter buildup, and cause the troops trying to kill you for messing with their stuff.
Yeah. Violence. Ah, they died. Boo-hoo.
The Scaldra have been issued Spore X charges. Little bursts of filtration. Keep an eye out. They might save a life. Did I forget to mention that the scrubbers are prone to spore buildup that can spontaneously form a creature that'll absolutely bump your therapist's appetite bracket? Shoot off any buildup and you shouldn't have a problem.
Threat neutralized.
No, fuck you, dude. Get off this way.
Alright. I can't find the update where they said they gave up.
Oh wow!
I see a lot of other updates.
Scaldra noticed too. They're coming for you.
That shut you up. delivery from Jerkwads R Us.
Box delivery from Jerkwads R Us. What the fuck? That's funny as shit.
That's what you get.
I don't remember there being mechs last time I played.
Oh, that's interesting.
Maybe you should play
I
again.
was also not able to make the ship last time. The game broke before I could even get the things to make it.
We're cold.
Breathing easier? I wouldn't get used to it.
Let's see if we can blindly stumble around the solar system here.
One more for the Undertaker.
Damn, the game loves sending the fucking Jades after me. Holy shit.
Contact!
That's like 10 Jades in the past 5 minutes. Or, yeah, about the past 5 minutes.
While Scaldra is distracted, I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions. Like this. Don't worry, I'll share. Distraction is ready. I can't ask you to fight me. But if you wanted to fight longer, I wouldn't say that. Score count is approaching permanently unfun levels.
What?
Activate another health
Kill.
scrubber.
Oh! Yep, I'm gonna go to the exit. I'm in the wrong. I was killing the wrong freaking bad guys. That's what I get for not paying attention.
Yeah, try and jump us. See how that...
4 levels critical. There's no
Man,
get out of there.
I guess people gave enough of a stink that the devs returned to the game.
Wow. Nice.
Knock the pus sacks off that scrubber before they sprout ahead.
A stink like in a baby diarrhea stink, or a stink like a college frat room?
As in the
Yes.
Haha.
shit, this one's gonna fail out.
Yeah, I just hope that first... It's just the first freaking quest. I hope the first quest is finished, instead of just breaking all the time.
Ooh, just barely made it. I went to the wrong node. 'Cause I'm an idiot.
Whoa, it's only 2.8 gigs?
It's a tiny game.
It shouldn't be.
Might be Surfside.
Maybe they made a procedural generation like No Man's Sky.
Not what I've seen.
No Man's Sky is also 16.
Oh, it is now? Okay.
Is that all you got?
Wow, it's actually even harder than I thought it was. It's 22.
Wow, so they made it bigger.
Jerkwads are us.
Oh, yeah,
Well, I
adding
should hope
content
so
does
after
do
all the
that.
updates.
Yeah, adding content does expand the size of your game.
This is true, yes.
I mean, if the devs returned to Osiris and it's an actual game now, then like Osiris was fun, freaking fun.
Maybe,
And
maybe.
yeah, if they make Osiris like an actual game, I could see it actually competing with Dune. Not very much. Dune is a bigger property, but
Correct.
still, Osiris was really fun.
Osiris sounds Greek.
Yeah, it's the
Egyptian.
guy that flew too close to the sun or something.
No,
Yeah, that makes sense.
That wasn't Osiris. That was...
Oedipus, no?
Yeah, he flew too close to the sun and lost his feathers because the heat melted the glue and he fell back down to Earth.
Icarus.
Yeah, I know the story.
Icarus, yeah, Icarus.
Icarus, yeah, you're
same
right.
thing.
And that's Greek. But Osiris is Egyptian. The Egyptian god Osiris.
Yeah, you're right. Osiris is Egyptian.
Same thing.
No?
Not the same.
Two different time periods.
Did I
Icarus is
die?
also huge.
The only
I
similarity
died.
is that they're both human.
They are the same.
No.
No.
The only similarity is that they're both human civilizations. That's the only similarity.
They're the
Well,
same.
Well, the Greeks actually did pick up some things from the Egyptians, but still, they're not exactly the same civilization.
And they're both polytheistic.
They're the same person.
They're both polytheistic. They're both polytheistic civilizations.
Yep.
On the job, no quit.
Yeah, didn't think so.
I don't know why I woke up in the med clinic, but okay. I wasn't feeling dehydrated or anything in game.
Did you see a hot girl and get a nosebleed and end up losing too much blood?
No.
Oh, that's a weird display. Whoa.
That shut you up.
Task manager, what's with you? What are you doing?
Damn it. I want to play Osiris, but freaking I got Tales of Arise going.
Oh, rip.
It's gonna be a while.
Well, you're not streaming, so escape out of Tales of Arise and then install Osiris.
It is installed. I don't know if my computer can run both.
Time to get
Your
our
computer,
knuckles
no.
bloody.
Bob's computer, yes. My computer, yes. Yours, Probably not.
Probably not, actually. Just because I can run 2 different games doesn't mean one takes more the same resources
At the
as
same
other.
time?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I have tested this. It doesn't do that
that.
well.
Well, I'm gonna find out because stupid thing double clicked.
Oops.
I mean, some of us do have 4070s.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And mine's at 3070. I think Bob's on a 2080.
What do you mean 40? I'm on a 40.
Huh?
I was on a 2070 on my last PC, but this one is a 4070, but it's a mobile processor, so there are limitations.
One more for the Undertaker.
I'm on a 4060.
Oh, 4060.
Because it's-
Oh, nice. Okay.
Alright, I can hear my fan. That's gonna be a lot.
Well,
That's your only fan, Nate.
Yep.
you're... What the heck? My ship is destroyed? Come on. Seriously?
Coder, welcome in. Thank you, Coder. Thank you. Always a pleasure to see you. Welcome.
Why is my game so framey? This is weird. I'm playing at 109 FPS, but it's still very framey at times.
Oof.
Like, it's like I'm streaming and I'm dropping frames.
I've not dropped any stream frames so far. I'm glad. I'm glad for that. Yay.
Alright, so I just saw that Osiris is no longer available for sale.
Really?
And, yeah, I just checked what their latest update was.
When was their latest update?
April 23rd.
Oh, yeah.
And they're stopping development. Fuck.
Oh.
It's the second time they gave up. Bastards.
Yep. After an incredible journey, we are officially sunsetting development of Osiris New Dawn. Over the years, your passion, feedback, and support helped change something truly ambitious. Our team members have since moved on to new chapters, but the memories and the worlds we created and explored together will always remain. The servers will continue to stay online for those who wish to explore, survive, or simply revisit old adventures. Wow. Yep.
Blah, 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 blah,
Servers will
blah.
remain online. If you're
Brendan
sunsetting
Mitchell,
game,
welcome
why do you-
in.
why do you keep
Scrubzilla.
servers
Cool.
alive?
What do you mean by Scrubzilla? I do not understand. I has it confused.
No, his name's Bob.
That's basically corporate BS talk.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, the same lingo that they used the last time they gave up on the game.
Damn.
Man, I was about to praise them for going back and putting in the hard work and friggin' they gave up a second time.
Now you're gonna have to go protest and play Twisted Sister. We're not gonna take it.
Right.
And that was a fun game. I was looking forward to it.
Well, now you can look behind, and now you can look back on it.
We can be nostalgic.
Yeah, exactly. Be nostalgic and look back on it.
Yeah, I'm playing Dune Awakening. That'll probably be about the same thing.
Dude sounds like someone else. Oh, okay.
Message of duplicated-
Which guy? A deep voice guy? That's Nate.
Eh?
Yeah, you, Mr. Deep Voice over here.
The hell are you talking about?
They need to remake Twisted Metal. Who
Didn't they already?
who owns that IP?
I don't know. Paramount? Gearbox?
Yeah, the deep voice guy. That's Nate. That's a Bomber Nate show.
I think you're making
Sony.
stuff up.
No, you have a deep voice
Sony
there,
owns.
Nate.
It's deeper than the rest of us, Nate.
Exactly. Your voice is deeper. By at least a couple octaves.
And be down in the basement too.
Looks like Sony.
That didn't sound quite right, but yeah. I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am blind man.
Welcome back, Coder. This is my favorite game, Coder. 'Cause, like, when I'm not out cop watching, this is what I'm playing.
More like you are vengeance. You are the darkness. You are Batman.
But that would be a mischaracterization of the quote from the animated series.
That's true.
You guys have a good night. I gotta get. All right, CPL Coder. Have yourself a great night, sir.
Is that all you got?
I'm gonna send you a YouTube short, Brandman. Most of it's audio. Like 90% of it's just audio, so.
Alrighty.
I wish those refurbishment charges showed up better than only when you fucking walk by them. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I wish they would show up like the excavation power supplies things.
Yes, that would be cool. Yes. Blue Flyer, welcome in. See, I talked to Anderson guy this month. Nice, Blue. Nice. How you doing, Blue? Good to see you. Good to see you.
What's the name of my deck? I was lost. I always go roll liches and then don't memorize the name, and I should. That way when I'm farming pub lobbies, I actually know whose freaking lich it is.
Oh, do certain names give certain weapons?
No, it's just so you can differentiate yours from the other 3 people in lobby.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Because if you don't pay attention to the name, then no one else can down the person, and no one will know whose person it is, except that it's others. So.
That's a very valid point.
Knock knock, chuckleheads!
Halfway there. On the job, no quit.
Knock, chuckleheads. It's great. Anderson Windows wanted 10 grand for one door. What the fuck? Really? Damn.
That's because they're a bespoke brand, supposedly.
What does that mean?
Give me $9,000 and I'll put it in the door.
What is a bespoke brand? I don't understand.
Bespoke means that they don't necessarily do things in high volume, but they think that they're worth a higher price.
Oh, okay. So they're okay.
So, for example, a lot of people that are trying to flex that they have a lot of money use a lot of designer brands, like for example, like Nike or what have you. But a lot of the people that are really, really loaded, not trying to show it off, they'll wear more understated, bespoke stuff that is maybe a little bit more expensive, but it's custom crafted to them, for example. But it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it is screaming, "I have a lot of money," for example.
Okay. I get
I like those French things like Louis Vuitton or whatever.
Right.
Louis Vuitton is like that's not bespoke. That's just screaming. That's just screaming, "I'm expensive."
Correct. Because his shit is all fashion and it's expensive as shit. And I think it's expensive just for the sake of being expensive. I don't think that like the materials used or the labor or the labor cost is any different than any other business.
Shut me up another way.
You're paying for the name, not the materials cost, not the labor cost. You're paying for the name.
Wasn't it a thing like Gucci and like Rolex and a bunch of other companies were using cheap Chinese crap?
Yes.
And making it like whatever their expensive prices were.
Correct. Yeah.
Yep. Probably Prada as well.
That was funny as shit too. we're like, haha, you fucks got exposed. Haha.
Well, a lot of the Apple fanboys don't realize that Apple's not really a tech company. It's more of a luxury brand.
I wouldn't even call it luxury. Because Apple forces you into their entire ecosystem by saying you can only use our products with our hardware, and Android just don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, I mean they don't. I say that, but they're trying to show that they're a luxury brand. That's what their advertisement is. That's why they don't really specifically advertise tech specs when they advertise products, for example. Whereas if you were looking at a PC, you would be looking at tech specs all day.
Okay.
Even if you were looking at something like a Dell or something, you'd be looking at tech specs all day.
True.
Don't forget to safely
Apple, they kind of shy. I mean, they will cover tech specs, but they kind of shy away from that as part of their mainline advertising.
Oh wow. Bleep boop, whatever.
Yep. It's not like either party made all the tech that goes into iPhones anyway. Or, well, mobile phones. All Steve Jobs did was merge technologies that already existed.
Pretty much. Because even for the iPod, there were MP3 players on the market. Now, they were probably more clunky, and the original iPod was probably more smooth. But the biggest thing that helped was when Toshiba came out with a really small hard drive back in the day.
Like physically small? Like physically or small as in data size?
No, physically.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't more than a few gigabytes when they launched it because they were only looking to store songs on it.
Ah, okay.
But there's a famous incident when they were designing the iPod where Steve Jobs wanted to make it smaller, air quotes, and he threw it into a fish tank and said, "I hear bubbles coming out. There's air inside. It needs to be smaller."
Yeah, that is funny.
So
And
he threw the prototype in the fish tank. Totally messed up the prototype work. But he was a jerk.
Many people are.
And Blue, I'm very sorry to hear that, Blue. I'm really sorry to hear that. And yeah, 10 grand for one door. What kind of door? What kind of door was it? Was it just like a standard front door? Was it like a French door, like a clamshell French door? What kind of door was it?
It's your mama's door.
There's a lot for it for. Now, maybe if it had a bunch of windows in it, but still.
Why is it okay? Why is it a bad idea to fart in an Apple store? Because it doesn't have windows. All the techies in the crowd should get that reference.
Steam is really advertising the new Assassin's Creed game.
Wow.
Yep.
It's pretty bad. Like, I wouldn't buy anything Ubi shit for a while until they change their tone hey, you don't own them.
Well, they also were bailed out by the Chinese game company Tencent.
Now that I did not know. Wow.
They had the Tencent bought a large share in them, so
wow.
I guess Ubi's not doing any more Winnie the Pooh games.
Yeah, okay. Ubi shit is not doing well at all. Like personally, I don't care for Ubi shit.
Yeah, when was the last time they made a good game?
Assassin's Creed 2.
Damn.
How long ago? I legit do not know. How long ago did
Like
Assassin's
20
Creed?
years.
Wow.
Assassin's Creed 2 came out, I want to say, in 2009. Because I remember I went to Italy in 2010, but I was playing Assassin's Creed 2 because, I was trying to get ready for, Italy, so it was, even though it's historical fiction, it was exposing me to some of the people that were actually there in the real history, for example.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 2009.
Yeah.
Okay, so nearly 15 years. So next year will be 15 years.
It's like, what? It's like 16 years ago.
Because I remember when, what was the game that was set in Paris? Assassin's Creed Unity.
Oh yeah. 2009 to 2019 is 10 years, and then 19 to 25 is 6. So yeah, 16. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I was off by a year.
The only one I played was Black Flag.
I've got a couple of the Assassin's Creed games on my Ruby Shit launcher. I got Assassin's Creed Origins, a couple others, but I don't do the others. See, $2,000 now for one door at Home Depot. Used to be $500 in 1999. Princess is going up, right? Exactly, Blue. Exactly. Yeah. The cost of everything is going up because of. Okay, I don't want to get political on this channel, but I'll leave it as prices are going up because of tariffs. Tariffs are tax on us.
That wouldn't be why prices went up for the past 20 years.
Okay, true.
25 years.
True. Inflation has been a big cause. Correct. You are correct.
We're in time, fam. Bring it home.
What caused that inflation? I know it was not tariffs.
Yep.
But what caused that inflation?
Printing money. Discord's doing a lot of beeping. Am I cutting in and out?
No, sir.
No.
Weird.
I know what caused the inflation. They tried to deposit a bunch of Monopoly money into his bank account.
Yeah, something to do with printing 40% of the entire world's supply of money within the last, what was it, 5 years?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Something to do with that?
Valid point. Yes, the government did freaking do that. That's right. And a lot of the paper bills. Well, I'm just parroting what you just said. But a lot of the paper bills in exchange right now were printed in the past 5 years.
Well, yeah, though. Takes a while longer to cycle out old ones than to cycle in new ones.
Old ones?
Yeah.
Nah, baby. They're exchanging it 1 for 1 and then printing 40% more.
No, I mean like actually taking in the old currency and like to the reserves.
Yeah, they exchange those 1 for 1.
Only if you go directly to them.
Yeah, that's not included in the 40%.
Businesses. Only if you take it directly to them.
No, I mean, that's not included in the 40%. That's just, they exchange it when they can.
How can they exchange it when they don't have it? It's sitting in my friggin'... It's sitting 6 feet under my house. What are they gonna do about it? Fucking nothing. The price of it will go down, yeah, sure, but they can't touch it.
Well, if you're not using it, then it's not in circulation.
Correct.
True.
See, I told everybody to buy gold in 1998. They did and got mad at me. Smart, Blue. Very smart. Absolutely.
Yeah, what was it, like an ounce of gold back then was a few $100, now it's like $1,000.
Right. and hopefully silver
Not
goes.
an ounce. What am I talking about?
And hopefully silver goes up, but I don't know if that will.
Price of gold.
Up and
Price
down.
of gold per ounce is 3.3K.
For gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, 3,300 for 1 ounce. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Well, Ampex 8 app max says 32.95.
Yeah, it is way the hell up.
So yeah, a little over 3 grand.
3,000 an ounce today. Damn.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It was like almost $300 in '98.
Yeah. Oh, if only we had the foresight.
Well,
what
no,
am I
okay.
talking about? Even if we
Yeah.
did, we would have lost it anyway.
Right now, according to this calculator here, let me post it in chat. According to this calculator here, $3,200 for 1 ounce of gold. Flippin' hell.
Yeah.
That's a gram. What?
No, I switch it to ounce.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see.
That thing has price per gram.
Yeah.
It's like drug dealers. They have to work in grams now.
$105 per gram.
Okay, so what about silver? Silver
Damn,
sitting.
dude. Could have bought an ounce in the 90s. Forget, can only afford a few grams today.
You can only afford 3 grams today of the same price.
Right. Yeah, silver is sitting at $32 per ounce, so not as good.
Yeah, silver has always been more reasonable. But
A pound of gold.
if only we had that gold.
A pound of gold today is almost worth 50K.
Damn, that's insane.
Which doesn't make sense. Because that's converting ounces to pounds. Which is, there's only 16.
Maybe one of them's a scammer.
I'm reading from the website, Nate.
Wow.
Oh, it's actually slightly under. Okay. Apparently, you're losing money the more you have.
That makes no sense.
You're losing money of
Makes
gold
enough
the
sense.
more gold you have.
Yeah.
3272 multiplied by 16 is 52,000. And then when I go to a pound on the site, it's 47,000.
Yeah.
725.
You know how when you go from single units to bulk pricing, they give you a discount? Sounds like it's the same thing.
Honestly, yeah. It's about 2 ounces, roughly 2 ounces less. So, are they quantifying?
Yeah, so sell them an ounce today, wait a few days, sell them another ounce.
Jesus.
Just keep doing that for a few years.
Are they like selling me 14 ounces as a full pound today?
Interest you.
Because that's what the math looks to be. It's like 14 in a little bit.
Oh wait, are you buying? Is that the price to buy gold?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, if they're selling gold, then yeah, you wanna have a discount for the bigger quantities so you can sell more of it. Although that would be a little weird if you buy from one dealer and then sell to another dealer, buy pounds from one dealer and they sell ounces to another dealer. That really does sound like drug dealing.
What the fuck is a bot?
It really does. If you guys are hanging out, please do hit that like, everybody. It does help the channel.
One bot is 15.16 grams. What?
What?
What the fuck even is a bot? Bot? BAHT.
It's a foreign currency.
Well, yeah, it's the Thai currency.
Oh, okay.
But it's also a unit of gold measurement.
That I did not know.
Yeah.
Dealers take $200 off an ounce pay. Wow. I did not know that, and I don't think I want to know that.
Yeah, I don't think that's gold.
Yeah, I don't think that's gold either.
Unless it's fool's gold.
That's pyrite. That's pyrite.
It's a fucking joke, ain't got.
Oh.
Goddamn.
Yeah, maybe his nose gold.
That's why I said it's fool's gold instead of pyrite.
Oh. Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes it's funnier when you're trying to take the joke seriously.
Sorry.
Wow, I started this battle with 3,000 health. Well, technically 9,000, but I whittled it down to 3,000 to get some of these abilities done. And he's still going after this golem. How the hell is it not dead yet?
Magic.
I might die before I kill the golem.
They will not be happy about it if you do.
That is man. Who's an excavation?
Yeah, trying to get the jump on me, huh, bitch?
You don't crack that cash, son. It's been a deadlock permanently. Clock's ticking. Look for Furbon charges.
Yeah, 300 meters away. Fuck you, game.
God damn it, game, stop locking me in rooms.
What game are you playing?
Warframe.
Oh. Are you getting locked in rooms in this game?
Alarms.
Oh, yeah.
There's barely any tech rot in the area. This is purely a civilian purge. Clearing out locals so the Skulldra loyal can move in. Hate Skulldra. destroyed. It's okay. We'll make do.
I really wish DE would. I really wish DE would explain more who the hell Victor is, and not via KAM either. Like have us confront him or something. Like they freaking introduce Victor, but we don't know dick all about him. All we know is that he's supposedly the leader of the Sculptor troops. Okay, so why introduce him if that's all he is? I mean, it makes no sense at all. Why go through all the trouble to give him a face and a voice, and not tell us who the fuck he is?
I mean, he has about the same lore, slightly less than Bayheck though.
But we know who Bayheck is though, because well, granted the freaking Lotus, the Lotus told us who he is basically.
Yeah, and we have no one like Lotus in 1999.
True.
We have 6 pieces of shit now. 9 of them that won't fucking tell us shit about who. What's his face is.
Maybe Victor is Vahek.
Okay, that would be funny.
Honestly, that would make the most sense at this point.
You get to fight Victor?
No.
No.
Not yet,
Never
no.
get directly to meet Victor at all.
Yeah, we have never met Victor at all. We just see him on the fucking HUD and that's it. That's what I'm saying. We don't know who the fuck he is. Why should we care about him?
They could be asked about everything. Why should we care about any of that stuff?
Okay, that's valid. Yes.
Anything in the game.
That's valid.
Answer is eternalism. That's it. That's it. That's it. It answers everything.
Yep, eternalism and multiverse bullshit. Because DE doesn't know how to continue a story.
He doesn't know how to set a story and
stay with
place. Like, freaking look at New War. It basically rewrote the entire events of the actual campaign.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it truly did. And a new war seemed to open up the friggin' multiverse, I think. It feels that way.
Well, it made it very obvious at the very least.
I just wonder how the fuck Rasaka is gonna get to Javiri.
Have they, like, finished the whole man in the wall thing?
Nope.
No.
Oh, that guy's still out there.
Yes.
The next quote-unquote content update is more Devere shit, as we've told you, and only because of Man in the Wall bullshit drags Visaka to it somehow.
Correct.
There's a man in the wall.
Yes.
It's a
Something like that.
it's a character in the wall. It's a character in the game that. No, I'll
It's the
show.
overarching antagonist.
Yeah.
Well, we think he's an antagonist. We don't really do much with him.
Right.
True.
Which one? Which one of these should I choose for Flair's birthday?
All of them.
I can only choose one. See, happy birthday, Flair. How about a few rounds of pinball? Hey, Flair, drinks are on me at the bar. Happy birthday. Or Lizzie, which is his sentient guitar. It's Flair's birthday. Maybe you could leave them alone today. I made your birthday cake. It's in the dumpster. Actually, it is the dumpster. Oof.
Wow.
That's
Sentient
honestly
guitar?
just to be funny.
Yes.
Do that one.
Say again, Bob?
Just to be funny, do that one. Your birthday cake is the dumpster. Just purely to be funny. That will fuck the relationship a little bit, but purely
I
funny.
should have said that when I was a little kid. Hey, Mom, I want my birthday cake to look like a dumpster.
That would be something.
Just frost it all up and make it look like a rusted dumpster.
Like, I'm thinking about like the various conversations that my character had with them. And I think the most fitting one would be this third one.
Brian, man, do you know how
How
some
is the
people
guitar?
can eat
Damn it.
literally anything?
Wow. Maybe you should mind your own business.
You know how some people can literally eat anything?
Some people eat anything, yeah.
Where this character literally can eat anything, which includes non-food items. Like
There
an
must be a-
actual garbage container. And
There must
content.
be a game reason for it.
Yeah. Infestation bullshit with everything. Organic, non-organic. Absorbed by the mass.
Grindel. How is a guitar sentient?
Magic. Because her rage and emotions were poured into the guitar because she lost everything else around her due to you know who, Mr. E.
Wait until it's Garth Brooks and he smashes his guitar into the wall.
His guitar wasn't sentient.
He wasn't the original one to do that, but he's the only one in country music I know that would smash his guitar into the wall at the end of a concert.
So, except for Half-Life and, like, CRTs, is there anything about this that actually seems like 99?
No. Well, they tried really hard to make the mall look like 1990, like make it look like a mall from the 90s, but it feels like they failed.
It looked like in the game that you were pulling up a user interface. It looked like Windows ME.
XP, but yeah.
Right.
You are dangerously close to pissing me off! Assets frozen.
These scrubbers are prone to spore growth. You don't shoot it off and it could become fatal. For the scrubber and you. Comprende?
Well, don't put the hell scrubbers fucking 500 meters away, you stupid ass game.
I guess payphones.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so like, Maybe half of this. Looks like it could be 99.
Yeah.
I remember looking
Doesn't they
for
have a sentient freaking guitar?
Yes.
Yeah. They also have fucking mind control and metal bending. So.
Yeah, because that's why the player Warframe is technically, well, physically it's two sentient beings, but because player identifies as they.
Yeah, that's great. Is it like a synthesizer guitar, or is it like just a regular old electric guitar?
It's a two-neck guitar,
Sure.
so it's got two sets of strings.
It's a regular tuner
Okay.
guitar.
It's got 4 strings, so maybe one side's a bass and the other's a regular guitar.
It's not a keyboard guitar, if that's what you.
Does it have any circuitry? Is it a computer?
No, it's not. It's not a computer.
I
warned you.
I will show you after I'm done with this mission.
Nah, I'm good.
Well, no, I'll show you what it physically looks like. I have a
Nah, I'm good.
I have a copy of it in my orbiter as a decoration. And I have
It's
it
not
on
a short for guitar.
and I have it on my. Here we go. See, here's Lizzie here. This is Lizzie's two-neck guitar. Whoa, shit. Yeah.
I don't need to see it.
I probably should not have done that in the middle of
What the hell is that?
This?
That was Lizzie.
That's a weird ass looking guitar.
Yeah. It's got a female voice. Therefore, it's sentient.
There are a lot of things with voices that are not sentient today.
By that logic, GLaDOS would be sentient, and what's her face? Halo would be sentient. The AI
Siri would be sentient.
To be fair,
Yeah.
GLaDOS was
Alexa
a human.
would be sentient.
GLaDOS was human.
GLaDOS, yes, but just
Yeah,
because your
was.
mind was put into a computer doesn't mean you are still sentient.
You know, Microsoft got the name of Cortana from Windows from Halo.
Yes, the Halo universe, yes.
You are in for it now.
Which makes sense, because she's also not fucking sentient.
GLaDOS was Caroline, Johnson's assistant.
Yeah, I think people are throwing around sentient and whatever the hell else, whenever they please.
AI is not sentient, Snakecap.
Okay.
GLaDOS is not sentient. Lizzie makes sense to be sentient because it was directly from Flare and her emotions that caused her to do that with the infestation.
That makes
like all
more
reasons
sense
that-
than GLaDOS.
Because GLaDOS wasn't touched by friggin' void bullshit by Mr.
Correct.
Shoddy.
Yeah, lots of magic mumbo jumbo.
Yes.
Yep. Classic DE though. So
Yeah, exactly. Classic. Yeah, it is. Exactly. Classic PE. Fortunately.
Turns out it's not just health bubbles coming out of the rot. There's some stuff
I'm staying for a while so I can get as many of these damn. So I can knock out as many of these damn.
Good question is, was Data sentient? Was Wally sentient?
Are you talking about data for Star Trek data?
probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do we? Okay. What is the
Didn't think so.
what is the dictionary definition of sentience? Let's start there.
Exactly.
Self-aware.
Is that the textbook dictionary definition?
Merriam-Webster.
A huge
sentient
problem that
body
people
or
keep
state?
overlooking is that we have to interpret whatever the machine is,
A feeling
or
of
non-machine.
a feeling or sensation as distinguished from perception and thought.
What?
There
A
was an
feeling or
episode.
sensation of or as distinguished from perception and thought, as says Merriam-Webster.
Man, that's
That
vague
sounds
as
like-
hell.
Check
That
this
sounds
out.
like a secondary definition.
There's 2 instances of my lich out right now.
Body bag for one.
Well,
So basically, if you can think beyond thinking,
Bozos entering stupidity range.
well, Data had an episode about sentience called Measure of a Man.
Oh,
where
that's right.
Captain
Yes, I remember that episode.
Jean
yeah.
Hard had to act as his legal defense, and Riker was actually the prosecutor.
yeah, but that's also written by someone who writes.
Correct. Yeah, Rick Berman.
Really?
Was it? No, Rick Berman
Guessing.
was DS9.
Rick Berman was anointed by Gene Roddenberry as the executive producer to take over when Gene Roddenberry kicked the bucket.
Okay. Was Measure of a Man under Berman, or was he under or was Measure Man under Roddenberry?
Well, I think Roddenberry was still involved, but he'd been having some health issues, so he slowly kind of stepped back from the series at a certain point in time. I mean, it wasn't like an immediate hands off, but he was like slowly stepping away. But I think for the first couple of seasons he was involved quite a bit. Measure Man is a season 2 episode.
Oh. Okay.
But I'd look at who the script writer is, because who got the credit for the script writing, because I think that was I forget her name. I think it was a woman.
Wikipedia says David Sears.
That's
Oh
a
wait,
pin
that's
name.
the wrong frickin'. That's the wrong series. Never mind.
Yeah. Star Trek Next Generation, TNG.
Well, it doesn't matter who wrote it. The point is they're a writer and they write things to have a conclusion that satisfies their story.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, a good writer. A lot of writers today can't do that for shit.
Correct.
Well, why not just ask ChatGPT to write a Star Trek script?
I have once.
How about we ask ChatGPT if it's sentient?
I did actually ask ChatGPT to write a script for Star Trek. Not like an actual script, but like a story. And
Totally came up with a good one, right?
it was Star Trek ship meets friggin' Warhammer. Like they get warped into Warhammer universe, and it's like, oh shit, get out.
Damn. To be honest, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, ChatGPT, it kind of monitors the kinds of things that you look for, the things that you ask it, because then it will change its responses based upon what you're doing.
Oh, that's fascinating. I did not know that.
Yeah, if you have an account with it.
That's
it
what
will,
most sites do, yeah.
That's
will
like
follow.
that's why one of the issues with, say, AI girlfriend chatbots is that they'll change to be more what your personality is, but it still isn't real.
Correct.
It's never real. Nothing is real. There is no spoon.
Right. Exactly. There's no spoon. Exactly.
Stupid me.
But what there is? Oh my god, is the golem dead? Oh my, oh no, there it is. Never mind. It was off to the side. Well, anyway, the point is, after we, like, hammer down what the definition of sentience is, it would still be up to us humans to interpret whatever the machine is.
Correct.
So if we say that sentience is, like, self-awareness, well, you could just program a machine to act like it's self-aware. All these sensors and whatever diagnostics to monitor its own stuff. We could program a machine to do that.
Correct. Yes.
And it still wouldn't be sentient.
So we would need to define what is self-aware. We would need to granulate, like, okay, what is self-aware? What does that look like?
Yeah, and whatever the definition is, we could program a machine to do that.
Oh, I get
Like,
what you're saying.
until we come up with something new, like self-aware is like having memories of the past, and like we already have machines that can do that. It's like having a self-preservation or whatever. We already have machines that can do that. It's like self-awareness, or not so, sentience is looking for the future, having hopes and dreams.
Oh.
Kind of abstract, but we have machines that have designed plans. They want to accomplish a certain goal, like 3D printers.
Okay.
Like, they want to complete their programming. So that's kind of the same thing. If we wanted to, we could program a machine to be more specifically about the future. But yeah, we could just do that.
So
Still not sentience.
What is the definition of hope? Because a machine cannot have hope. A machine cannot feel. A machine just runs programs. Short circuit.
Unless we program it to. That's the thing. We can program it to do whatever we want.
Interesting.
And then we run into that problem, like, is that enough? Like, we made a machine that does everything we want it to do. Is that sentient yet? I mean, personally, I think not, but it's kind of impossible for us to prove.
So, at that point, like say we program it, literally everything a human can do. It can think, hope, feel. Is it then alive? Like, now we need to
like data.
Correct. Exactly. Now we need to start defining what is life, what is alive. In terms of robotics, what is alive?
Well, I think the closest thing would be more to the fact of how close can we get machines to, like, self-replication and the ability to go obtain said resources for such before we can make the hey, are you alive, are you, like, all that, because that's
Can
part
we
of
get machines to reproduce sexually?
You probably. We already have friggin' other stuff to do that with us, so.
I mean, I guess it would be possible to make a machine that can build a factory that makes other machines that build factories.
I mean, go look at, what was it, there's a game on my Steam list somewhere that's literally shows what the fuck happens when you have self-replicating machines that use biomass as their fuel. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yep, you're right, yeah.
That's what you get.
Yeah, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But yeah.
Doesn't show sentience, but it shows we could fuck ourselves over with it.
You want Terminator? Because that's how you get Terminator.
That's
No,
not even
Horizon
that's
Zero
just-
Dawn was that was a whole different beast.
Oh, I know.
Skynet eat your heart out.
It's like we would end you and not use you.
Yeah, it's just
We're
you
used
will
as
die
fuel.
just because we're near you, and then we're gonna reproduce.
We would use you as fuel to go scavenge other bits of us to use as replication stuff.
Contamination is total. There's no saving it now. Get out while you can.
Yeah, not just people, plants and everything too, so they destroyed the entire planet.
Target down.
Have you seen the, oh my god, it's a remake of the old movie. Day the Earth Stood Still. Have you seen that with, Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves. Was it Keanu Reeves or was it what's his name? The fucking the Scientology fucker.
I think there are a lot of people who have sex with Scientology.
Well, the high profile actor that's really deep into it. He was in Top Gun.
Chalk me up another one.
Tom Cruise? No.
Yeah, I thought Cruise did it. I thought Tom Cruise did the day the Earth stood still, didn't he?
No. Keanu Reeves.
What other movie?
I think it's War of the Worlds, the one that I showed months ago.
Oh, War of the Worlds. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yes.
Yeah, Day the Earth Stood Still was where the alien came out to a military reception, and it's him as the humanoid alien greeting the people, and then the robot, the very famous robot, stepped out and they attacked something. I don't remember at the original they shot at the alien or at the robot, but then the robot had like an eye laser thing that just started vaporizing people.
Damn.
Anyway, the remake was very different. The robot, for some reason, someone shot the alien dude, Keanu Reeves, for some stupid reason. And then the robot flipped out, and Keanu Reeves was like, "No, robot, no, stay back, it's fine. They only shot me, I'm fine." And then the stupid military captured the robot, because you could just capture a robot, sure. And then they started to do studies on it and try to drill into it, and then the robot got offended and killed everybody there.
Oh shit.
And then apparently there was supposed to be some sort of check-in, something like that. Like Keanu Reeves was supposed to report back within a certain amount of time, and he wasn't able to for some reason. Maybe it's something to do with the bullet wound, I don't know. But the robot broke out of the lab, flipped out, and turned into a cloud of nanomachines that started to just eat away at everything.
Oh damn.
And it's like, that seems oddly like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Right.
Just eating away at everything. Just a cloud of things like. It's like, interesting.
Absolutely.
It does sound like it, yeah. I
It's
still
also
find it
interesting.
fascinating in game. You're literally taking a frickin' bow. Your
Yeah, a bow and a staff.
supervisor gave you
Yeah.
and a staff against a giant machine this like 4 times the size of a tank.
Chalk me up another one.
With lasers and rockets and bombs.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you're totally gonna do anything with a stick.
a stick. a stick and a few pieces of wood. Chop wood, but wood nonetheless.
MacGyver would. Those of us old enough to remember RDA over in MacGyver. He can make all sorts of things with fucking 2 sticks and some gum.
Hostiles.
Yeah, he would also have something more clever than just a pokey stick.
True.
To be fair, you can ride the T-Rexes, so
I'm glad Horizon Zero
Yeah,
Dawn.
she can ride anything she wants. Oh.
Right. I'm glad Horizon Zero Dawn plus Frozen Wilds. So I did.
Frozen Wilds was hard.
Neutralized.
Huh?
Frozen Wilds was hard.
Yes.
Like, even in New Game, it's not built for the New Game mode. New Game Plus. And oh boy, did Reddit not like that whatsoever.
The next expansion.
It doesn't like anything.
Fair point, but
the next expansion after Frozen Wilds was the Forbidden West, right?
Yes.
Is there a 4th installment to that series now?
Okay, so Frozen Wilds was a DLC to the first one. Forbidden West was the second game, and there is a VR third one.
It's for PlayStation
VR.
only. Yeah, it's for PlayStation only.
Yep, which is why I now hate those devs, because stop making VR only shit. Fuck you, VR devs, you suck.
Hey, I'm a VR gamer.
VR
so.
is nowhere near as popular, not popular enough to warrant having exclusives.
I agree, and the only reason why they had it as an exclusive was to try to get people to purchase the brand new PSVR 2, which is incredibly stupid.
Yeah.
However,
I just killed the golem.
With the new PSVR 2, there's a really janky way that you can use the PSVR 2 on PC. Apparently, Sony released some SDK that allows the PSVR 2 to be used on PC. Allegedly.
Bad. I ain't getting the game for a console I'm not buying.
Correct. I agree.
I don't even have the PS5. That's why I'm still mad at Death Stranding for having the second release be exclusive again.
Well, to be fair, Mailman Simulator came out on console first, and then PC later on.
Can you kids
I know.
keep it down?
But like they racked up a whole fucking slew of more sales from PC than they did PlayStation.
Yeah, didn't think so.
I agree.
Especially with Director's Cut, and they're doing the same shit as they originally did with PlayStation. Fuck Sony.
Allegedly, PlayStation is porting all of the library. Well, not porting, but they will be also selling on PC because they saw the sales of because they saw how good the sales are on PC. So they want to try to capture that market.
Yeah, PC.
Yeah, almost like consoles are failing.
Right?
Almost like a $500 system isn't worth the money.
Or fucking $700 now, like for one that has like a decent hard drive space out of the box. Those are like $699, $799, something like that.
Sony.
Remember back when 250 gigs used to be decent?
Right?
Sony PlayStation 5 Pro console $700.
Yeah, $700. Yeah.
$424. Nintendo Astro Bot bundle $400.
Damn.
So the Pro console is 700, yeah, but not nearly as many people buy the Pro as the normal.
Yeah, and Astrobot's the only good thing on it, right?
I've never heard of or played Astro.
It's Sony's
What?
exclusive PlayStation game. It has originated to show with PlayStation 4 stats and performance.
It's like Mario Galaxy, but Astrobot.
Yeah, because they was allowed so much on PS4, they made it into an actual game.
I heard nothing but good stuff about it.
I can't say one way or the other because I've never heard of it or played.
Well, how dare you? Anyway, I think it's very stupid that in The Day the Earth Stood Still, the robot was like an actual humanoid physical robot, and it did jack shit until it turned into a cloud and started killing everybody.
Oh,
Like, what's the point of being a humanoid?
Right.
It just turned into a cloud anyway.
Elon Musk's robot was fine, man. I only make that joke because there was a humanoid robot they'll make him. I'm not sure which company it is though.
Someone made the Gundam.
Someone was making Gundam shit.
I mean, an actual life-size 6-story Gundam.
Oh yeah, over in Japan, right?
As I said, someone always making Gundam shit.
Yeah, I think that was the actual company who make the actual company who makes the Gundams did that, I believe.
Didn't even break a sweat.
And you can even have Gundams in your dojo. From what I've seen. Either Gundams or just mechs. I'm not sure.
They pretty much are.
Yeah, maybe fake Gundams.
My impression about Gundams is what the fuck is the difference between that and the Transformers?
A Gundam is just a mech that you pilot. I say just.
Like, wasn't it just the
No.
Power Ranger type shit? With the modularity
No.
shit?
Voltron was, but no.
Voltron, I feel, was the predecessor to Power Rangers. Because because the concept is the same. You have five different robots that combine together to make one powerful humanoid robot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Voltron beat them by a few decades.
Absolutely, they did. That's why I said predecessor.
I still find it funny in the Dune Awakening community. The meme is that Frank Herbert, who wrote the original Dune, actually went back in time 12 years from Star Wars, modified it, and made Dune.
Yeah.
Because the
This
meme
is just a rip-off of Star Wars.
Dune. Because Star Wars is much more the iconic thing than Dune is, apparently.
Target down.
Because there's also a lot more, from what I see, a lot more political intrigue in Dune than Star Wars.
Oh yeah, tons. Apparently Dune is also longer than just the movies that we know of. like a lot longer, with a lot more crazy stuff happening, like someone turns into a worm
Oh shit.
and travels through space.
What the heck? What the fuckery is that?
Yeah, it's a bit of an acid trip of a book.
Yeah, most of the extended lore is books.
Well, yeah, the books came first.
Or, yeah. Everything comes in book first.
Correct.
Not everything.
There's a few things that don't, but most movies have come from books.
Correct.
But I don't know about most. I mean, there are millions of movies.
Can we kill the Kubo Thrall, please? It's not that hard, guys. I shouldn't have to wander back 200 meters from where I spawned, halfway in mission, just to fucking kill a Thrall.
I got my 750 kills. Yay! After nearly 35 minutes.
That shut you up.
But doing this on a survival is much better than freaking doing the same mission over. Well, doing the same exterminate over and over and over, I guess.
Unless the exterminate is faster.
Yeah.
Probably is.
Hey, we got volunteers for fertilizer detail.
That fertilizer detail, I love it. Yeah. His voice lines are funny as shit.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm fighting the 3 armored guys with 2,000 health. I might not make it.
At the 35-minute mark, I'm gonna hightail it the hell out of here. Jesus. I don't even know what level these mobs are. I've not been paying any attention. I've just been smashing face. They are level 99. Okay.
Yeah, try and jump us. See how that works out for you.
Frost gonna be your new main. Frost going to be your new main.
Boss?
Frost.
Oh, Frost. For now, yes. Yeah. Figure. I know Revenant pretty well, so time to go to the exit. Which direction is it? This way. Okay. Up. Over. Good enough. Oh, hey, dude. Nice, dude. The exit's right here. Sweet. Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 relics. Jesus. Not bad. Yeah, 6 relics out of that run. Ooh, yeah. Nautilus. Protea. Velox. Gauss. Neat. 0 drop frames, and I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Nice. Useful. Now my CPU is staying right around 68 to 70 C for streaming. Nice.
I tried on those arc wings of yours, you know?
Please select destination.
Sweet. That's done. Okay, so Nightwave is done. Now my Nightwaves. 3 relics. That's easy peasy. So let's do some relic. So let's do some relic runs.
You can hear the Hellmanth too, right? Not just me. Does it ever sleep?
Sure.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Knock knock!
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. You're near a fissure. The enemies are dropping reactant. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
You okay if I clock out for a few? Time to get our knuckles bloody. Assets frozen.
There's mileage the one that spawns. I have nothing to test on you, bro. Stop spawning.
Bowling for dummies. I love this weapon. It just does some badass damage on Steel Path. Even though mine doesn't do near quite the damage as yours does, it's doing enough damage to where I'm surviving.
Which is all it needs to do.
Correct.
Might worry about it in a boss fight, but that doesn't matter. Or at level cap, but that doesn't matter at the moment.
Correct. Yeah, at the present moment, yeah. Correct.
I do honestly want to take mine to level cap. That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be great. Yes.
Bozos entering stupidity range.
Bozos entering stupidity range. I love that. That's funny. That's Velmir's funniest line.
Destroy the fuel injectors.
Cool.
I missed one. So. There we go.
The reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately.
Ah, shitty.
Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
Harvest Granon, your sacred tokens shall remain secure from the grasp of the idol.
What was that about being secure? Yeah, okay.
Ooh, demo for a new game.
What game?
Mad Metal.
Hey Nate, you should do. Yeah, you should start your YouTube and do reviews of demos because you're always playing demos of games. So stream yourself playing demos and be like, hey, this is what I thought of this game.
No.
Why is that?
Because I'm lazy.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, there's no demo of genital jousting. Aw.
Did you know that the developers of Genital Jousting also made the VR game I played, Gorn? Same developers.
Did a better job on one game than the other.
Oh. I didn't know the developers of Gorn also made your favorite game.
I've never played Genital Jousting. Oddly enough, there's an actual storyline to that game now. They actually made a story, and your character wears some type of clothing and goes to an office or some shit.
There's a story to genital jousting?
Apparently there is now, yeah.
And how do you know this story? What?
I read about it many years ago.
Yeah, I was definitely gonna go with the insider.
It's not in my library. I'll show you my entire library. It's not in my library.
Yeah, I can hide games from my library too.
I don't know how to do that, so I haven't. So I don't know. So I don't have any games hidden.
Have you ever gone to verify game files?
Gone to what? I'm sorry.
Have you ever gone to verify game files?
Verify game files is what you do if your game install is broken, and you're comparing your install files with that from the install server, and it installs the clean ones from the install server.
Yeah. So instead of going to installed files, you go to privacy and you hide the game in library.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
You can also right-click it and hide game.
Or yeah, that's true. You can't just right-click and hide game.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that a long time ago, Steam had a whole announcement that you can hide games now.
What is this?
And they're like, for all those adult games that you don't want other people to know you're playing.
Yeah, it still displays that, like, bruh. I wish you could hide wishlist. Actually, I might be thinking of...
I think you can.
sabotage
Yeah.
the ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells.
Yeah, I want my wish list public. Show everybody the 700 things I have on it.
Stand their fury. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to
Be like, hey world, these games looked interesting enough for me to put on my wish list. Have
At
at
one
it.
point in time.
Yes, because I've not looked at them since.
Yeah, that,
Who does, honestly?
there's a handful on my wish list that I just need to fucking.
There were a handful on my wish list that no longer exist.
Then get them off your wish
I wish I
list.
knew what they were.
Fucking
I
clean up your
did.
wish. Oh, I'd say clean up your wish list.
When they deleted it, they no longer existed. If they were listed from Steam.
No, I mean gone entirely. Like you click on it and it just goes to the Steam page. Or Steam store page. Like it doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't exist in Steam anymore at all.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, let me go and see if there are any new ones. Even though I won't know what games they used to be.
Target and start blasting.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Pick a target, start blast.
50 seconds! Yeah! 50 seconds!
$35,000. 35,000 overguard is a bit overkill for this low level mission.
Fall down.
45,000, motherfucker! Wow. Yeah, that's a bit overkill for this type of mission.
I do wish you could play Cleaver missions on Steel Path. Like with the Steel Path modifiers.
Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cell extracted.
More of them.
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
Threat neutralized.
Nope. Nothing's been removed yet. Well, for now.
A while back, a friend messaged me about my wishlist games because apparently he's just going through people's wishlist games. Like, why? Why going
So you
through
can
my
buy it for them.
wishlist? The ones I had on my wishlist were heavy discount and also adult games. Like, bro, come on, why are you just looking? Why are you looking at my wishlist for that?
Why not?
Why did I have two New Awakenings? But oh, I only have one. Okay.
Oh, dude, I saw another one. It looks like such a good game, but then it's porn. Damn it.
Yep.
They're getting better. It's so weird. It's like, ooh, this game looks good. And it's like, oh, they're banging.
You are in for it now.
Like, it looks like fun, but then it's gonna be naughty.
Another job well executed.
Sometimes that's the best kind.
Yeah,
closest
I'd prefer
game-
if they kept it separate.
I think the closest game I have to an adult one is Half Sword.
I'll go for another 15 minutes.
$15 of porn game talk. Let's go.
Friggin' savage.
I need to get more LiDAR games. They're so good.
Well, we already went over the ones on Steam.
Yep, and I have a few of those on the wish list.
You hear that, people? Go to the wish list of the Bob Knows Games or whatever your name is. I don't know.
Tradesman Bob.
Tradesman Bob. Yes.
Yeah, go to that wish list and buy him some games for no reason.
Oh my god.
Especially the porn games.
I have no porn games on the wish list at the moment.
Eh.
Now that you've gone through and you censored your wish list,
I haven't.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby.
I know you got lust for darkness on your wish list.
Intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in
Yeah,
the area, but
I
I'm
do.
unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out.
It's not showing my wish list. Just on any games
There's
on it at the
Bob.
moment for that,
There-
but
There's Bob's profile. Or his Steam profile.
Yeah. Now link about 30 porn games so people can buy that for him.
Oh, God.
You found a fissure. Look out for
I remember the Playboy Mansion game for the original Xbox.
Wow.
Damn.
But
Was it
it
good?
it didn't really show anything. It was kind of like like The Sims, where you were designing the Playboy Mansion mostly, and then you could be like a photographer and you could get models to pose. It was an M-rated game because some of them were topless, but otherwise it would be pretty tame.
Aw.
I still find it interesting. We can have a PG game, have all this violence and shit, but we can't have a PG game be topless. Like, come on. I mean, for the guys we can, but like, come on, man.
PG's a movie rating.
Whatever,
for games,
child rating for gaming. I think
It'd be T. T for
yeah,
teen.
Yeah, that would be the overall equivalent. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't that what PG-13 is? Not for movie rating?
PG-13 means
Pretty
parental
much.
guidance under the age of 13.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh, you want to fight, huh?
That's why I meant E. We're back
Yeah,
to
how about
everyone.
movies?
And for the record, Deadpool isn't intended to be PG-13 like Spider-Man is.
Oh, hell no. That is hard R. How about all those movies where you can say shit like 500 times in a row, but if you say fuck more than once, then it's an R rating.
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
Most wise founder, protect your
I wish we had a mission in Warframe where it was just flat.
Chalk me up.
There was no lateral movement. Actually, it was just be straight. I don't care about lateral movement. Fuck that.
Get to extraction immediately.
Like, just one massively long corridor.
Reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
Like this, like a mall corridor.
Assets frozen.
Oh my god, these 3 guys are taking forever.
Another job well executed.
Come on, why do they have to have 5,000 health each? Why?
Dead Space is $15. Nice.
It's NIGHTWAVE level 60. Yay.
Well, I'm gonna say goodnight because I got an early day tomorrow. And
Alright, sleep well,
I've
sir.
shit sleep past too. So, have a good night.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Good night.
Believe in dreamers.
3 Void Flood missions. Oof. And the Archon Hunt. Super oof.
Ta-ta, lovelies.
The Void Flood. That's the one where you're picking up the blue balls and fill it and using them on those arm things, right? I'll do the no rather than a
Enemy activity has enraged the Void Angels. They're ripping the Albrecht membrane, exposing this entire ship to a void flood.
Okay, yes it is. Okay.
For more Vitaplast, try looking up. Gather up nearby Vitaplast and bring it to the ruptures.
Shock me up another one.
Okay, I don't see any blue shit around here. Is this shit broken? Oh, there it is. There they are. I'm like, is bug frame being bug frame again?
Yes.
Yeah, when is bug frame not being bug frame? I gotta collect these blue balls and build
Target
these shits.
down.
Void saturation causing further complications. Vitaplast sealed that rupture. Just as I knew it would. The Angels have torn open another rupture. Fill it with Vitaplast before this whole ship goes topsy-turvy.
I think the only thing I can do anymore with this is start a new game plus. I can't figure out where anything is that I'm missing.
Oh, damn.
Oh look, you sealed a rupture. Not bad.
I don't know how many ruptures I need to do before I get the exit.
Should have run while you could.
Void floods have a tendency to wash in terrible things. One of those things is approaching. Do be careful.
I will be right here. Okie dokie?
I do not know where that thing came from, but it will not be going back. You can always do more. But if you can't, I have marked an extraction point.
I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. Okay, cool. Not too bad. Oh, I have to get out and come back in. That's where it is.
The angels are clawing at the Albrecht membrane, creating ruptures that will saturate the area with void.
More of them!
In retrospect, engineering Vitoplast to float was a mistake. Gather up nearby Vitoplast and bring it to the ruptures.
Body bag for one.
Rupture closed. The angels have torn open another rupture. Fill it with Vitoplast before this whole shit goes topsy-turvy. Rupture sealed. On to the next.
Damn, bitch. Get him. Got it. Fucking chasing after big ass blue balls.
fall down, go boom.
You may notice combat conditions worsening.
Iced one.
I've opened an escape lift for you. Use it when you need it.
Actually, I haven't heard anything about Soulframe in a while. Is that still coming?
Yes. Actually, there was a in the dev stream yesterday. There was info about it. Do you have a key for it? Do you want to play it?
No.
Okay. I will do one more Void Flood mission, and then I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go play all those porn games.
That's a big negative, Ghost Rider. My Cop Watch channel calls me.
Yeah, I gotta watch all them police-themed porn games.
Oh my god. Nate! What am I gonna do with you? It's your bus driver over here.
You are dead.
Gather up nearby Vitaplast and bring it to the ruptures.
Ah, they died. Boo hoo. Contact!
The angels have torn open another rupture. Fill it with Vitaplast before this whole shit goes topsy-turvy.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, about 12,000 damage total to go.
Warned you.
Self-extract at the marked
I
location.
got a burger, what do you say?
That one's done. Easy McFrickin' peasy. Alrighty, I've done most of the Nightwave. Yep. Yep, I've got 2 recovered. So these recovered from like a month ago now. So yeah, thank you all for joining me. You the viewers, make your channel awesome. Hope to see y'all in the next one. Like I said, I got all the Nightwave done. Got the 99 done. So cool. So have yourselves a great night, everybody. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. Hope to see y'all in the